In Windsor, Connecticut, there is a place where all stars are shining bright, and one woman is making a difference in the lives of all who enter her gym. Who is this woman and how does she do it? We sat down with Mary Elgis, owner of All Stars Gymnastics Academy, to find out. Why did you decide to open All Stars Gymnastics Academy?
I came to the decision, I wasn't happy. I said, what would make you happy? I asked myself, and I thought when I was the athlete, you know, and then I decided to open up a gymnastics place because of my background in gymnastics and because I thought that area I lived in actually needed one.
How hard is it to open and run your own business? What kind of challenges did you go through?
The scariest part is actually because you have to, it's like a gamble when you do it. So you got to find money, and we found the money in our house. And then it was terrifying, but it just seemed like everything just started rolling in the right direction, and people were helping us out and making, you know, really going out of their way to help me and my husband out when we were trying to open up All Stars. So it just, the event just led to it. I'll tell you what, it was one of the scariest things I ever did. You constantly are rethinking, should I do this, should I do this? So that was the hardest part about being, I think if I opened up a second business, I wouldn't be so nervous. Majority of my work starts from 2 to 8:30 at night. That's when the gym's actually open and I'm in there doing stuff. Other things are done during the daytime. When I have time, like I might be doing more paperwork at home, or I might, basically it's additional paperwork, even additional marketing if I fall behind when I'm at work. A lot of weeks, once competitive season starts, it's 7 days a week for me. You know, like tomorrow I go in and I help some groups that I feel have been maybe somewhat neglected by me. And I hate to neglect anybody, so that's why I'm coming in on my day off, to make sure they get more time with me, because I do feel like, even though I got great staff, it's my drive. It's that drive that gets them where they need to go. And it's my intensity that gets them where they need to go.
As an instructor in a competitive sport that we're in, she's very competitive and aggressive, which I think the team needs and wants to be at that competitive level.
She definitely does an awesome job at coaching. She's pretty much let me take over handling all the office side of it. That way she can focus on her strength, which is dealing with the kids, getting into their brains and making them great little athletes that they are. She definitely, you can see it in the results. Proof is in the pudding, pretty much. They have a lot of state titles. If you saw all the banners out there, you could see that they pretty much rock every competition they're at. So she does an awesome job for only having been in business for about 5 years. So.
In my opinion, yes, I do think Mary is making a difference, because I see a difference, especially in Ashley, where she's a very, very quiet inner person, and she has come out, you know, and expresses her feelings, and like I said, has confidence now, and feels that she can pretty much do anything that she needs to get done. And I think that is a lot of gymnastics, you know, what gymnastics teaches them.
What kind of difference would you say you're making in these girls' lives?
I don't know. When I'm trying to inspire them, I keep coming back to conversations of people that inspired me when I was growing up, or even as a young adult and I was still struggling to find myself. I keep coming back to those conversations and saying, and that's when I'm really realizing, wow, look what this person did for me. Look at how this person really tried to steer me, and just seeing that. And I think they may not even realize for years what the impact I have on their lives, because it took me years to realize the impact that those people had on my life. So I guess that isn't anything I can ever truly measure, because first of all, I could never even call these people and say, hey, you know, that time back then when you did this for me. I can never do those things. I can just pass it on. I guess it's sort of like that one movie where they keep passing it on, you know, and maybe they'll give something back to somebody like I'm trying to give to them, because I give them my whole heart and my whole soul, you know, trying to get them to where they want to go. And some of them are getting that. But it can't be measured. It really can't be.
What makes your gym stand out from other gyms?
I think what makes my gym stand out more than any other gym, and what the judges tell me, is the diversity of athlete I have. Windsor's a multicultural area. So it's not just like you see some gyms and they're all just little white cookie cutter girls. You couldn't tell one athlete from the other athlete. So All Stars is made up of many different flavors. You know, and it's been interesting to coach too, because each ethnic culture comes with a different tolerance to discipline and how they're emotionally made up, and that's been a definite challenge. I've never felt the kind of stress that I have felt owning my own business. No job can put that kind of stress, and then especially if because you're your own boss, and I absolutely expect success from myself. So I've never worked so many hours, never put so much time in, never put so much energy into something. I hope I never go back to working for somebody else.
After 5 years of hard work, determination, and commitment, All Stars has continued to grow and produce champions.
Because I was so competitive as an athlete, I'm still competitive as a coach. My goals are still like that. Do I have any bigger goals? I think in the long run, I'm just taking everything one step at a time.
Although Mary is uncertain of her goals for the future, she has achieved her goal of owning a successful gym, where success is defined by improving one's own previous performance. This is Nicole Eastman for Sacred Heart University.